Hello there everyone and welcome here to the Bristol Motor Speedway here in Thunder Valley for round 2 of the Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division, as we're finally getting ready to go back on the way here for these Pro Series guys. On your pole is going to be Mark Owens, as he captured the pole right there in that Toyota. So it was a fun race to watch out there at New Smyrna. But here we go as we try to get you on the way here at Bristol.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have been firing up here. Drivers now given the go to roll off of pit road. So Mark Owens and Keisha Boyd will start on the pole here for today's race, or start on the front row I should say. It was an exciting race out there under the lights at New Smyrna, but we are here in Thunder Valley, where a lot of these drivers, if they can make it up to the big series, they'll be racing here again with even tougher opponents. So we really want to learn all you can here today. And when we come back here, Mark Owens in that 00 white Toyota will start on the front row. Green flag at Bristol. He flies out of the corner, car into the wall. I believe that was Curtis Stevenson Jr. in the 88. Cars checking up on the inside. The 57 of David Haas right there. More drivers on that outside getting into the wall. We saw a lot of that in practice and qualifying. But still out front is the 00 leading the way here over Keisha Boyd, who's running now in that second position. In that number 20, got Wayne Bowman in the 17 right there, third. 40 car checking up way down there on the inside. That's Desmond Allen. And there's none against Scott in the 37. He's way down here on the apron trying to get back on the track, not trying to get into his opponents right there. Sammy Davis, Cup Series regular. Oh, we got a car sliding up into the wall. That's Cartwright. Nathaniel Cartwright is how you say it, or Nathaniel. But we're still green here, coming around a complete lap 5 pretty soon, as the 00 has a pretty comfortable lead over the 20. Toyota running 1 and 2. Then you have the Chevy right there in third. Keisha Boyd in 20. Wayne Bowman right there. Looks like 17 is running just a little bit lower than that 20, trying to gain some grounds on Boyd in the 20. Bowman did not have a good running for out there at New Smyrna. I believe he went a lap down late race or something like that. There's the 88, got into the wall. There's a bit of a gap between him and Bowman. There's Dylan Young, who's I believe finished last race at New Smyrna, so he's having a much better run right now, trying to get into the top 5. But David Haas is putting big blockage right there as the two Chevys racing each other here. Dylan Young, of course, with all the experience he has, running a bit lower than the 57, trying to find some way around him. But the 57 looks really fast. There's the 84 of Osmain Hamid, who looked really fast at New Smyrna in that Red Bull Toyota. Then you have the 74 back here of Edwin Mendez. He too has a bunch of experience. Got the 18 of Ashlyn Boyd as well. And everyone just pretty much single file for now, so everyone is being really nice with each other. Right here, it looks like we had a pass for second. Wayne Bowman around the 20. He's now in second. Can he go up there and try to catch the 00, who's way ahead over a second now, almost a second and a half. And it got a little bit, the gap shrunk just a little bit right there, but 00 continuing to run out front here. Mark Owens, I believe he has 1 win here in NORLA, and I think that was at Monaco, if I'm not mistaken, for the Red Bull. Actually, was not. I believe that was Trevor Collins. I was mistaken with that with Trevor Collins. I believe they had similar cars. So Mark Owens does not have a win yet here. NORLA car sideways up here, and that was Wyatt Gaines in the 6. 30 of Buckles right there in the way down there on the inside. Had to give up a few positions right there in that Chevrolet. He's now back up on the track. 07, he gets into the wall. Buckles gets into the wall again. And the 03 is going to go right on by him right there. These guys are getting real racy with each other here as we're past halfway now. 03 wide right here. Dylan Young in the 26 way down to the inside on the apron right there. And the 6 of white gains heavy right side damage. They're going to bring it on down to pit lane and try to get that damage fixed, but they're probably going to go a couple laps down now here. These 4 drivers racing each other real hard. Raymond Fisher, Cup Series regular, right there with the 01 as you're out on board with him. So he runs right behind Brandon Elliott right there. Fisher currently runs 12th, right outside the top 10. And you have Dylan Young ahead of those 2 right there. And Fisher putting the pressure on the 01 of Brandon Elliott. 6 is still on pit road trying to help that right side of the car that has heavy damage, but still out front. Leading the way is the 00, and the gap has shrunk from 1.3 to less than a second now, almost half a second gap on second place as Wayne Bowman in the 17. He is on his way, and that's got to be worrisome. Does he has 10 laps, or not 10 laps, he has 30 laps, or not 30, yeah, 30 laps to do it here. Side by side, Jacob Buckholz right once again in the 30 underneath the 03. 16 is there as well of Buck Bruce, and a 40 and a 37. Desmond Allen and none against Scott. Oh, the car into the wall right there. Close call right there. Oh, we got a car around. The 30 goes around Buck Bruce as well. Yellow flag is out. First yellow of the day. Who in the race leader nearly got into that as well, but Buck Bruce, Jacob Buckholz right there. The first yellow is going to fly here. And some heavy damage to the right and rear of that 16 of Buck Bruce. Let's see what happened right here. See the car ahead of him gets into the wall, and then really Jacob came up a bit. I don't think the 16 expected him to come up so rapidly, and just right into him he goes, and both drivers going around. No one else surprisingly got into this right here, but 03 Steven Ruffner right there got into the wall. And yeah, I don't think the 16 thought the 30 was going to come up and came up right into him right there. I guess that was just kind of a racing deal as we right on board with him here, Buck Bruce. Yeah, he looks like he was going to hold his line, but 30 just came up right there and they made contact, and both drivers. Look at that, the race leader nearly getting collected in that close call, but cautions out for the first time here today at Bristol. You're watching the NORLA Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division here in Thunder Valley. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back to the action. Welcome back here to Thunder Valley, Bristol Motor Speedway, getting ready to go back green. All 24 drivers still on track. 4 of them are multiple lap down or more. The 17 is going to lead the 20, the 88, the 00 after pit stops, and then the 84, Usman Hamid right there, currently running 5th right there. So here we go. Wayne Bowman is going to lead him this time by 4 cars are a lap down. The green flag is back out. We're well past halfway now in the race. Oh, and the 17 gets into the wall. That's Wayne Bowman, your race leader. 18 down to the inside, Ashland Boyd. More drivers back there getting into the wall. The 00 Mark Owens taking evasive action way down to the apron. Stevenson Jr. once again into the wall. The 57 of Haas in that Chevy down there on the inside line. A lot of drivers checking up. More drivers now move to the outside. And we have a yellow. No, looks like we had a car go around, but no yellow. There's a lot of smoke. More drivers getting into the wall in the back. 40 goes around. Now the 37 spins. Yellow is out again. Caution is out for the second time. Got a car around in the back. And it's the 17 of Wayne Bowman, the rookie. He's going to come around and take the yellow. Saw a lot of guys getting into that outside wall. It's a big problem for these young drivers here. So the caution is going to be out, rounding the field back up once again. And out front is the 17 of Wayne Bowman. Let's go and see what part of this yellow. There were 3 wide here. Oh, it looks like the 50 just got sideways out of the corner. Nathaniel Cartwright right there and just That's what happened. That didn't bring out the yellow. And then right here, you see the 37 guy gets into the wall in front of him. That was the 2 of Fisher, I think. And then everyone was checking up, and he gets turned right there by Edwin Mendez in the 74. And around he went. He's going to have some damage to that hood right there, but he's going to be in the back. 07 on pit road. The caution's out for the second time here at Bristol. Bowman out front. We'll be back. Welcome back here to Bristol, getting set to go back green after our second yellow. Wayne Bowman leads over the 20 as coming back to the green flag. We're green once again. These lap cars gotta be a nuisance for these lead drivers, these leaders, and Wayne Bowman gets into the wall. The 20 goes around, collects the 6, and a huge crash here at Bristol and a heavy hit. The 01 right there of Brandon Elliott. With more drivers getting collected, once again a yellow. Biggest wreck so far of the day. I believe the 18 is going to get a lap back. Wayne Bowman leads over the 30. What a huge incident right there. The 40. Desmond Allen with heavy damage to his car. He's going to bring it down pit road. But let's see right here. Looks like Mark Owens tried to get underneath. The 20 gave him a push. Up into the wall. Came back down across the nose of the 00. Gets into the 6 right there of Wyatt Gaines. Gaines goes around back up in front of the oncoming traffic. You see the 01 took a heavy hit by the 40 and then into the outside wall again. Another look at it here. This is a really slick racetrack for these guys. Bristol is a tough track. You see the 6 just gets clipped right there once again. 20 also took a big shot. It's that Dylan Young guy. Oh man, look at that. He just flew across the track, across the nose of the 40. And slammed that outside wall here. It's just right on board with him.
Easy, record. Nice and easy, bud. Nice and easy.
Oof, man. Really nowhere right there to go for Desmond Allen in the 40. Riding on board here with the 6.
You got a wreck.
Yeah, no way he could have known that the 20 got turned right there. And big hit right there. But yellow flag flies once again here at Bristol. Wayne Bowman out front. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Bristol Motor Speedway. Just had our third yellow, I believe it is, as we're getting set to go back green with less than 10 laps to go. No more lap cars to the inside. And I made a mistake. The 30 is not on a lead lap. He's actually a lap down in 19th. Wayne Bowman is out front. The second place car is the 00. He has 2 cars between him and Bowman. So he's going to have to try and do something here as we go back green. It'll be 6 laps to go next time by. So you guys, if the 00 is going to do something, he's got to do it now as he's getting held up by the 16 of Buck Bruce. 57, David Haas to the inside. And we have another yellow. Caution's out again. With about 5 laps to go, the 07 Andrew Sarato. And yellow is out once again. 17 is out front. As you can see what happened here. This was coming to the green. Looks like they were all jumbled up back here. I'm not sure what these guys were doing. The 07, that may be an illegal start right there for the 07. And then that ended up costing him. He gets into the wall right in front of Fisher. The 74 of Edwin Mendez collected his. Oh, and up here again. 2 teammates, Ashland and Keisha Boy, getting into each other along with the 6. Not sure what the heck that deal right there was, but yellow flag is out once again. Wayne Bowman out front. Getting set to go by green here with the infamous 1-lap shootout. Wayne Bowman has 2 cars between him and the second place driver, Mark Owens. The green flag is out. And it may not even be enough time for the 00 because he's getting held up by the 16 and a huge lead for Wayne Bowman in the 17 in turns 3 and 4 out of 4. First career win for Wayne Bowman comes at Bristol.
That's awesome. Woo, good job.
And as they all stack up going down pit road, Wayne Bowman in the 17 captures career win number 1 here for the Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division. And he was deep in the standings coming into this race. That should help him a ton. But how about that first win right there for the young driver, trying to make a name for himself here in NORLA. Mark Owens, he's going to get second. Not enough time to get past those 2 lap cars. David Haas, Curtis Stevenson Jr., and Jonathan Scull running out your top 5. Carl Newman, Usman Hamid, Brandon Mayhew, Stephen Ruffner, and Sammy Davis running out your top 10. Larry Hagan and Onegin Scott, 11th and 12th. Right outside the top 10 right there. But how about that for Wayne Bowman? First career win comes here at Bristol. And like I said, these young drivers, their goal is to get into the top tier series. And this is one of many tracks that they come to. One of the toughest tracks on the schedule. It's always good to have some notes going up through the series. So congratulations to Wayne Bowman on the win. Thank you guys for watching. The next race here for the Pro Series is going to be out at Langley. A really fun track that the Pro Series drivers usually love coming to, so looking forward to that track. And then, of course, the Dirt Series, their biggest race of the season at the Chili Bowl. Congratulations to Wayne Bowman on the win. Here he is at victory lane into your standings after round 2.
Hello.